So I try to discuss that part. What is the thing means when we talk about the linear regression? Na? So suppose I assume that there is the two data. One is related to weight and one is related to height. Okay. So the point is when you consider the weight you have data, some data like 3, 4, 5. I just assume that okay, 60, 70, 80. These are the weight, and with respect to the height is also given. So what is the height is given? Why it is not working properly? Huh. So height is given. Suppose height given 2.5. No, height is suppose 5.2, 3.5, 6.2. Like these are the height. Okay, so you have two data like x and y, and on the basis of that you try to predict ki, okay, if height is suppose and weight is suppose 65 kg, then what will be the height? If you have a lot of data, then you can predict. Okay, so how you can predict? So suppose assume that this is the x is assume that that is the height. Okay, and y is assume that weight. Okay, so height means that is the, you can say, in our case, in this particular case, you know the height and you need to identify weight on the basis of that. Okay, so height is, suppose I assume that that is the independent variable, and here in our case weight is the dependent variable. Assume that. Okay, so if you know the x value, then you can calculate the y. You can calculate, but for that you need to identify what is m and what is the c. And how you can identify what is the m, what is the c? By use of this value. First you will put 60. If you put y is equal to 60, x is equal to 52, then what is the m and what is the x? Again you will put some another value, again you will put some another value, and you will get the some answer regarding the m and c. So if you have, means you know the value of m and c, then you can easily calculate the another variable. Okay, so here I'm talking about the only two, means thing, weight and height. Suppose there are many independent variable, like we discussed the one case na, like TV, radio, newspaper. These three are the advertisement way, and on the basis of that you need to identify what is the sales. So sales is y is equal to m1 x1 plus m2 x2 plus m3 x3 plus c means some error. Okay, so if you know the m1, if you know the m2, if you know the m3 and c, then you can easily calculate y. Means that is the predicting, means you try to predict what will be the future sales. If we know the expenditure of on the TV, radio and newspaper, then what will be the sale that you try to predict on the basis of the historical data. So on the basis of historical data you try to identify what is the m and what is the c. If independent variable is more, then it will come like m1 x1 m2 x2 m3 x3. Are you getting my point? So okay, we try to solve that numerical and we will do the linear regression. Linear regression means simple. This is the, suppose if you draw the, this is the, suppose assume that in x axis weight and in y axis height. Okay, so in y-axis height, in x-axis weight, and now you know the value, right? Means if weight is 60, then height is 5.2. So you can put here. Okay, this is the one point. You know the 70, then height is something 3. Here you can write 5.5 instead of 3. So this is the point. Okay, then 6.2 when the weight is 80, and you can draw the linear line. This is straight line. I unable to draw here. Okay, so this is straight line. You now you can draw the straight line. Okay, now someone asks, this is the linear regression, means it is a straight line, that's it. Now someone asks, can you tell me if the height is 7.2, can you tell me what is the weight? Okay, so you have this line, right?
Yes.
You have this
Yes.
line.
Yes.
You will see, okay, if height is 7.2, you will see here where is the 7.2 and 7.2 where actually intersect, that is the weight.
That will be the
That
yes.
will be the weight. So that is the one very basic, means this is the, you can say, the very basic part of the machine learning. Here actually start the machine learning part, means after that there are a lot of things, because everything is not linear, right? Because we can't follow the linear line every time.
Yes.
But initial stage we need to assume that okay, that is a linear regression. We will check the, means what is the accuracy of that model, how much accuracy it can give, that all the thing we will check, no issue. So now point, this is the thing, okay. So y is equal to mx plus c we can draw, and if you know the line, on the basis of line you can predict, means you can predict. So here only height and weight, suppose these are the three, then in computer you can draw the straight line in 3 direction also, 4 direction also, 5 direction, means this dimension you can say, and 6 dimension, any dimension there you can draw the line here. But I can explain in 2 dimension only, that's why I draw the y is equal to mx plus c. But computer can draw y is equal to m1 x1 plus m2 x2 plus m3 x3 plus m4 x4, and you will identify one exact point. Then suppose I assume that this is x, y, and this one is z, and some point is here. So you can predict, okay. Suppose you know the x, y value, then you can predict the z, right?
Yes.
Like that, actually it is working. So this is the very basic step. Now many time, okay, you draw the line again. I will make one thing. Suppose assume that actually this pen is not properly working. This is the, again I try to draw one graph, weight and height. Edit. So here I have this, I draw many point, okay. On the basis of my data I put the many point. These are the point. 1 minute. I try. Yeah. One. Edit me. I enable to erase. So these are the many point, okay. Now what you need to do, when I talk about the linear regression means you need to draw straight line, okay. So I can draw this line, I can draw this line, I can draw this line. So which line is the best? Means by use of any line you can select and you can predict, means what is the value of weight, okay. If you know the height, then you can predict what is the value of weight. But what line I should select, that is the again main point, okay. So what line you can select, suppose this line is passed. So I what is the actual value that you know? So actual value I assume that that is the y. And what is the predicted value? Predicted value I assume that y cap, okay. Means by use of that line I am predicting something, that is the y cap. And what is the actual value of that data, that is the y. And I want to select a particular line there y minus y cap of all the data set should be minimum, then that obviously that is the more accurate,
Yes.
okay. So that is the concept. And you people maybe know that what is the r square, what is the adjacent r square, you know that. Maybe you calculate it now in r square value. So when I talk about the r square, okay, I try to write r square is equal to 1, I think under root 1 plus residual sum square divided by total sum square, something like that. Okay, so what is the residual sum square? Because many time this value may be the negative, many time it may be the positive.
Yes.
So you need to consider the square of this to means that negative, and to eliminate the effect of the negative positive type of the thing, we need to do square.
Yes.
So y minus y cap, this is for 1, assume that for data 1, plus y2 minus y2 cap,
Okay.
plus like that. If n number of the that is the square plus like that you need to do for n number of point. Okay, and when you do, that is nothing but the residual sum square. Okay, that I want to reduce. Okay, so residual sum square divided by total sum square. Total sum square means y minus y cap, means not y cap, y average square. So this total sum square always constant, that when I do now means it will get, you will get the one line, constant line. So it is not effect. Man, we need to calculate what is the RSS. And if you able to reduce the this particular part, residual sum square, then you can say it is a good model. Okay, so R square is equal to 1 plus RSS divided by TSS, and we want to reduce the residual. Residual means error. Simple. Okay, so that means you need to read about the theory part. Okay, we take the some case study, we try to analyze all the thing, means how to make a linear regression in the Python. Okay, that is the very basic step of the machine learning also, because now you are not doing the descriptive stats. Here we are doing the interface, or if you can say the predicting type of the thing, interference stats you can say. Okay, because on the basis of historical data we try to identify future says future thing. Okay, we try to predict something. Okay, so can we start coding? Okay. Okay, I delete the part. Hmm. So linear regression, again, what the thing we need to do? We need to do import pandas, because we will obviously take the full data set. Data set will be available in Excel file, and we need to import that Excel file. So that's why we will use pandas. Okay, as well as we try to visualize something. So that's why we use the matplotlib. You can use also SNS library, and for making the model we need to use a scalar, that okay I will discuss. And there is the one more library we need to use, that is the pandas profiling. So by use of the one line of the code, you can see the entire analysis. So that I try to do. Okay, so let it be. First start to import pandas as PD. That is the first step. Okay, the next what you can do, import matplotlib, matplotlib dot pyplot as plt. Okay, what? Import numpy as num np. And what we can do, uh, import pickle also you need to do. What is the use of pickle, that I will tell you. Import pickle, and okay, we will use the uh, from pandas. There one more library, pandas profiling. Maybe we will get some error because it may be not available. Let's see. Import profile report. Hmm, 1 minute, I will write. Actually, I forgot. Percentage matplot lib inline. Okay. So maybe I will get one error regarding the this importing the pandas profile link. Let's see what, if we get the error, then how to solve that we will discuss. It taking time. Okay. So it shows panda profiling is not available. Okay. So when no module name pandas profiling. If no module name, go to the Google pandas profiling, pandas profiling. and you can write py means python file. Okay, so this is available, you can use this one. And here directly command is also available. When you type py, they return pip install pandas profiling. If you do this, you can install that library inside your OA, means our environment, that is operation analytics. There you can install. Okay, so you can do that particular thing in the Jupyter notebook, and even you can do outside also. So I try to do. Okay, just pip install pandas profiling, and now I run that. So it taking the all the library inside your OA environment. First you need to run this. So I shift this one in the first line. Okay, then I will run the second. It will take some time because it is installing all the driver. Okay, regarding the pandas profiling. Okay, so now we install the panda profiling in our environment. Now imported all the library which is required. The next point, we will take the some data. Okay, we will import. So you have that data advertisement.csv wala data. Okay, use that data as a df. Okay, so df is equal to, and we will do first initially we will take simple example. Read underscore csv. Yes. And what is the file name? I will go to the my pwd environment. Just wait, I will check what is the pwd. There I find c user admin. So c user admin, and here I will take that advertisement data that is available or not. Advertisement data is not available. Here I have that data. You have this advertisement data I sent earlier, na? Okay, so call that data here. What it? Acha dot csv dot csv. Okay, and if I call now, what is the df? You can see this is the df. Df dot read csv. Quickly do the some analysis. Okay, so I want to see, suppose df dot head, then you know that na it will show the top 5 row. If I want to see the bottom 5, then df dot l, and you can see the bottom 5. Okay, now I want to see the some descriptive stats regarding the data. So what you need to do, df dot describe. Okay, and you can see the descriptive thing. So df dot describe, and now you can see the descriptive analytics of the entire thing. You want to see this in the transport. If I want to do the transpose dot t, now you can see like that. The first one is the unnamed, by default it is taken, but you can see now this is not useful for us. Okay, now when I see the TV, their total count is 200. What is the mean? That is the 147.0, means the expenditure on the TV advertisement. And what is the standard deviation? All the thing you can see, and you can interpret, you can identify some insights regarding your existing data, right? Now I want to do the some analysis by use of the pandas profiling. That is very easy. What you need to do, you already imported the that profile report, right? This is the import profile report. Okay, I will use that profile report, and let's see how it shows. So profile report. Okay, and where I need to means for what I want to make the profile report, I want to make the profile report for our database, that is the df, right? So I will pass the df, and if I run, then what is the thing? Let's see. It will take some time, but it will show the entire stats part regarding your data in one line of the code. It will take some time, huh? So after generating the profile report, these are the report. Okay, now you can see the overview. Total number of variable is 5. One is means unnecessary entered, that is the, that is the index number. For assigning the index, that is the enter. Number of observation is 200. Missing cell is 0, means there is no missing value. Duplicate rows is 0, means there is no duplicate value. Okay, so these are the thing. Total size of the memory also given. So these are the thing is given. As well as you go down here, you can see the variables. Okay, so this is the entire report, and you can see like that there is the all the thing is given regarding TV data set. It is highly correlated with here you can see like that. uh, okay, and it is distribution also given, it is distributed properly or not. When I talk about the radio, there also all the data is available in the graphical manner. Okay, this is not look so means it taking so time. Okay, so what I will be do, I will assign this particular thing pd dot as one variable, and try to make means interactive. Okay, so I assign one variable, suppose assume pf. PF is panda profiling. I just assign. You can assign by any name, no issue. Now I run, and now I try to make the widgets for this analysis. Okay, so how you can make that? Use PF2. You know the PF dot two widgets. WIDG widgets. Okay, and now run. It will take some time, but it will give the result in means interactive way. My mistake. Okay. So are you able to understand means what, how to remove? If there in independent data set there is the a strong correlationship, you need to remove that particular. Okay. So how you will identify? Can you see by use of this graph? Is there any strong correlationship? So unnamed is not a TV and okay. So this is the TV and radio. No, that is near to one. So there is the light, na? TV radio ना लाइट है यही है ना but that is the light ना means that is not strongly correlated. Can I consider this TV and sales here some relation, but sales is the actually dependent variable, so I'm not considering that much. वो तो रहेगा ही, टीवी का सेम के साथ तो रहेगा ही ना कि एक टीवी का डेटा ऊपर जा रहा है तो दूसरा भी ऊपर, द सेम डेटा, सो दैट्स व्हाई वी गेटिंग वन. ओके okay, so let's see, these are the means what the thing कि by use of the only one line of the code you can visualize the entire data set. That is the point, means that's why you can use this pandas profiling, and even you can save this profiling. Okay, how to save this pandas profiling report? So what you need to do, you already saved that in the pf. Pf is the variable dot to file, and I want to save in html file. Okay, so to file, and can I run, this is the test, or you can say analysis uh, cells. or you can write descriptive analysis, descriptive, ds, descriptive analysis cell, uh, dot. You can save this file in HTML only. Okay, so this is the, when I run this particular thing, this particular code, let's see, it will save entire data set into the HTML file, and that HTML file is now available in your PWD, or you can open directly. PWD means it is available in my system, C user admin. The next point, you can see that what is the file name I mentioned, that is the descriptive analysis. Okay, so DES, you can see here, DES, this is the HTML. Okay, when I click, anytime this file you can share to anyone, and they, when they click one, this tab is open and they can see entire data related thing. So here alert also given in this. I don't discuss that particular part. Means TV is highly correlated with sales. That already we checked, right?
Yes.
As well as radio is highly correlated with sales, that we already discussed in our that correlation graph. So these are the indication is given when you in the alert. If you identify independent is highly correlated with independent, in that case you need to drop one independent variable. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
Here TV is the independent, but sales, we know that that is the y, and that is the dependent variable. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
Okay, so now what we can do, now we can start towards the linear regression, and I don't want to waste lot of time with this descriptive analytics, because we already done the data visualization and all things. Today we will discuss regarding the this
Code.
linear regression. Okay, so assume that I already discussed na ki you need to make a graph like we made a one straight line for weight and height, right?
Yes.
So in weight, means when the weight is increased, so how the means height is increased, or height increase, then how weight increase, that correlation we try to make by use of the linear regression, or you can say by use of the best straight line. Now the point is, I again here, for just for the understanding purpose, I take the TV and I take the sales and try to make one straight line. Let's see how it is work. Okay, so how I can take, you know, the data. So data is df, in df I want to take only TV related data. So what you need to do,
Yes, capital bracket.
TV. Okay,
Yes.
now what I can do, this can I assign as a x. Okay, so I assign as a x. What is the x? X means the TV related thing. Okay,
Yes.
now I need to assign what is the y. Y I will take this one, what we can say, sales.
Yes.
Okay, so how you can take the sales, y is equal to, okay, what is the df, this is the df, I want to take sales. And even you can use this type of the thing also. If you write df dot sales, you can get only sales related data.
Okay.
This is also one way. Okay,
But
and
sir, we have already given the call for the TV as a DF, right?
hmm,
हमने ऑलरेडी पहले कॉल दिया था ना टीवी, अगर ऐसा किया तो वो मिसमैच हो जाएगा ना, क्योंकि अगर दोनों को एक साथ दिया तो डीएफ का पूरा टेबल है,
df is the entire table. I want
टीवी छोड़ दिया तो
hmm,
हाँ तो कुछ कर सकते हैं, डिफाइन थोड़ी किया है वो
we not define ना, and हमने कहीं पे उसको means as a variable assign नहीं किया.
Yes.
Now if I assign, this is the y, because I want to make y is equal to mx plus c one line.
Yes.
Can I assign y? And now I want to see what is the y. So this is the y. Okay. Okay. So these are the things. Now I know what is the x, what is the y related data, and I want to make a linear regression. So for linear regression, there again in the means there are many libraries available, but we will use the sklearn. That is the one library which used for the machine learning purpose in the Python. And in the machine learning, the first stage is the linear regression. In even your analytics also, if you want to learn more about after descriptive analytics, you want to learn more about the predictive analytics, interference stats, then you need to go towards the scalar. Okay, that is the one library. There are many more library also available, but we will take here scalar. Okay, so what we need to do first, we need to check. Okay, from scalar sklearn is the one library. Dot, I want in that library linear model. Okay, there I want to import linear regression. Okay, it will give me the error because that is okay, not giving me the error. It may be give to you error because maybe sometime you not install in your environment, sklearn is not available. Then you need to install by use of the pip install. You can easily install that sklearn library, but that is available in my. Are you able to run from module name sklearn? So what you need to do, again go here, search sklearn py. This is the sklearn py. Click here, pip install sklearn. Click here, copy. It is copied. Now run this particular code in your here in your Jupyter notebook. Already installed, so it will shows like that. It is already available. But or sys requirement satisfy something, it will give. All done in my case. And now I will give the this line into the comment, and I again run. Good morning. आ गया था need to do. Very easy. In Python everything is easy, but the first point you need to understand how it is work. Okay, that's why I show you that particular example. Okay, so now what you need to do, I just call linear regression. Okay, so how I can call, okay, l linear regression, I use alias lr. You can use anything. Okay, I just use lr linear regression. And now lr is equal to, I will call linear regression, linear regression. So this is a function already available in the sklearn library, and we just calling that particular function as a lr. And even you can L capital होगा ना, linear का. Hey, 1 minute. I think maybe it is capital. Huh? It is capital. And even if you don't want to assign, you call linear regression, but I want to assign this particular linear regression in one variable, then only I can use, right? So that's why I use lr. Okay, equal to. So this is the lr. You can use anything, no issue. Means no, not compulsory you need to use the this, what we can say, uh, lr specific term you need to use, that is not compulsory. Now the next point, what you need to do, I want to make a linear. I know now I extracted what is the linear regression in my system. Now I want to pass my data x and y into that linear regression function. Okay, then I can make the line y is equal to mx plus c. Okay, so what I need to do, how I pass the data. So lr, okay, this is the lr means linear regression, right? Dot, what you will do, fit. Fit means I will pass my data means fit for x and y, x and y. So I assign x and y both small, yes, so x and y. Okay, and when I run this particular code, let's see what is the output. So it will tell you okay, okay, what is the error. 1 minute, you all are getting error. Maybe our x assigned. 1 minute, x is assigned. Okay. Understood. I need to convert. This is the one line, na? So it shows the error. I need to make this as a matrix, not series. Double bracket you need to use. Then it will show in the Excel format or proper format. Now I will go Y, and now I again run all the code. Maybe it will not show error. Now you are able to see linear regression. Means now you have linear regression. Okay, that is available inside your system. And when we talk about the linear regression, means what is the thing? What is the linear regression? Means again, you have data, you know the y value. Okay, now you have x value, both the value you have. Okay, why I am making the linear regression? Linear regression means this is the x, this is the y, and I want to make one straight line. For a straight line, what data is needed? X and y is already available. M and C. Okay, then you can draw this particular line. Y is equal to mx plus c. You have y, you have x. Now you need to calculate m and c. If you know the m and c, you can predict any y value, right? Okay, so now what is the issue? So now y is equal to mx plus c, and if I means I have now I already run this particular code, so I know what is the m and what is the c. Okay, and that is the best fit line. The Python and this sklearn library will give you the best fit line. Means there are lot of line drawing, and after that they identify which one is the best line. Okay, best line means there we are getting the less error, means you can say the less residual. What is the residual? Residual means the difference between the predicting and actual. Are you getting my point? Okay, so now okay, y is equal to mx plus c. What is the c? C means you can say interaction at a y point. You may be aware about that. Maybe you go through this particular thing in your 12th class, 11th class. So that is the interaction at a c. So if how to see means what is the m and what is the c in my this linear regression, how you can see? So you need to use, okay, let's see, we do the some coding and try to, okay. So I want to see first what is the you can say c value. Okay, so we know that lr is our linear regression dot where it is intersect is nothing but the c value. Okay, so I will use intercept where it is intercept. Okay, and use this, and now you will get that is the 7.03. Means your c value in y equal to mx plus c, their c is nothing but 7.032. Okay, now I want to see what is the coefficient means m value. So this is the coefficient, this is the 0.047. So this is the y and m you have now, and now I want to see, okay, I know what is the y value, what is the m value, but I want to see what is the score of this model. What is the score? Score is nothing but you can say accuracy is nothing but the r square, okay, of the linear regression. So how to check? You know you have linear regression, that is the lr. Now I will call score for what? Score for x and y, right? So this is the score. What is the accuracy? 61%. Means your model 61% time of time it will predict rightly. You can say like that. Okay. Now the question may become.
सर वो इंटरसेप्ट है वो वाई माई mx plus c वो m है ना वो
No, that is C. Intercept. मतलब
intercept is c
हाँ
right हाँ
हाँ like that कि this is the point means 1 minute. Intercept means this is the actually your line y is equal to mx plus c. Okay. And now when I put x is equal to 0, x is equal to 0 means this. Okay. This is the x is equal to 0 means this one automatically 0 means y is equal to c. Means what is the y? Means intercept at a 0 point on the y axis, that is nothing but the c,
yes
and this is given here 7.03. What is the m? That is the 0.07. So what is the exact equation for our prediction? Is y is equal to 0.047 x plus 7.03. Okay, 7.03. Okay, I am able to draw here. So these are the things. So this is the just means thing means I want to tell you now how to use this particular equation. Okay. So here what is the okay? Suppose I assume that your expenditure on the on the TV is 50. Then can you tell me what is the sale? Hmm? So can you quickly do the one calculation in your mobile and let me know what will be the sale? You know the value of m, you know the value of c, okay, and now y is equal to mx plus c. I am giving the x value. X is nothing but the, you can say, expenditure on TV, and that is the 50. So can you tell me what is the output? What is the value?
31.03
31.08. Let's see what Python will say. Okay, so now I have model class, I have model, that is the LR.
yes
I want to predict something, so predict. Okay, and what the value you use? What is the value of x?
yes
That is the 50.
yes
Can I pass 50 and let's see what is the output? Okay, maybe I use here again the double, then only I can call. 1 minute. Yes. Okay, I'm getting the predicting sales is 9.40. Now I want to equation by considering all the independent variable. Means all the independent means TV sales and you can say radio related data I want to consider as a x1, x2, x3. These are the independent variable. Dependent variable is sales, and let's see what is the output. Okay, so I need to assign again x, again y, then I can make the equation linear regression, and let's see what is the prediction and what is the accuracy. Okay, so now you know that what is the df? Df means entire table.
yes
I want to assign data X, or you can say in DF I want to consider this TV, radio, newspaper. Okay, so what I will do, column CY, 1 minute. So now I want to consider TV, radio, newspaper, all three things. Okay, and now I want to assign this one as a data X. This is the X data. You can use any variable, any type of the name you can use. No, no big deal. Why I'm getting the error? Can you tell me?
एक से ज्यादा है ना ब्रैकेट
Yes,
दो ब्रैकेट है
दो bracket. Very good. Okay, now you can see what is the data x. This is the x data, and y I will use the same. Y means sales, na? And you already assigned what is the sales, right?
टीवी सर आपने क्या लिया टीवी इंडियन न्यूज़पेपर
Ah, all the three thing I take. Okay, so now you have again x and y. You can make linear regression easily. Okay, what I need to do now, I will call instead of lr, I will call lm.
एलएम
Any name you can see give just for the reference purpose. That is the lr I use for the one variable. For it is a multivariate, so I use linear regression multivariate like that. You can use any name, no issue. And what I need to do in the first stage, we already done the thing earlier. You can see here how I called. First you need to call linear regression. Okay, so I use this same code, linear regression. After that I will apply the fit. This is the linear regression I called. Now lm dot fit, and for where I want to make this particular thing, x data or data x, data underscore x. Okay, and what is the y value? That is the sales. Now I made the linear regression. For calculation the r square value, lm dot score, and for what? Score for data x and y. Okay, so data x and y, and this is the score, and now you can see the score is 89.72, means the accuracy of the model is 89.72. What is the previous one accuracy? 61 something, right? So this model is more accurate, more precise.
yes
So this one, when we consider all the three independent variable, we are getting more accurate result. Okay, more accurate means you can say the error between the y predicting and the y is less, or y minus y cap is less. So can you tell me what is the intersect, what is the coefficient? Can we identify intersect? Lm dot intercept, you will get, this is the, you can say the c value, that is the 2.93. What is the m value? Lm dot co ef coefficient, and this is the 0.45, 0.18, 0 and minus.
0.0.
So can you tell me why I am getting the three value?
थ्री वेरिएबल्स है
Yes, three variable, because the equation is y is equal to m1 x1 plus m2 x2 plus m3 x3. Okay, plus c. This is the equation. And now what is the m1? 0.45. What is the m2? 0.18. What is the m3? That is a minus 0.103. Okay,
yes
okay. So now this is your equation. You know m1, m2, m3, and c means 2.93. And now if anyone give the what is the x1 expenditure, x2 expenditure, x3 expenditure, you can easily calculate what is the sales, means you can predict, right? The next point means this, what is the indication of this m1, m2, m3? If m1 is high value means it is more, you can say, correlated with the y. M1 is high, here you can see m1 is high, it is more correlated with y.
yes
If m2 is high means that is more correlated with y. M3 is very high, then you can say that is the more dominating factor, you can say. So here you can see what is the highest value out of these three.
At 2.
M2 means M2 is more dominating. Means you need to focus on the this what is the second part, I think radio. There that is a critical feature, you can say, or critical variable. And what is the less critical? This one, 0.0010. Means even if you in the next month, if you not invest, or you if you not spend any amount on the newspaper, then also okay, because it is not impacting on your sale, right?
Yes.
So these are the thing. Now you can predict. So I will use the predict function and let's see how it works. So if you know the data, this one, what we can say, lm dot predict, right? So prediction already be done
Sir,
earlier.
आप ब्रेक दोगे अभी की?
1 minute, and the one prediction we done, and then I will give you the break. So this is the, now you need to pass three value. So if I spend 50 on what is the first stage? 50 on,
0.18.
no, 50 means what is the 50 here? I am passing the predicting. 50 means
TV.
expenditure on TV.
TV. Yes.
Next, I will pass 35. That is the expenditure on
Radio.
radio. Okay, and if I pass 100 on newspaper.
Newspaper.
So can you tell me what is the Y? Means what will be the sale in that case? Why I'm getting the error? 1 minute. We already
सर
done.
एक्चुअली इसका रेडियो का जरा ज़्यादा होगा.
But I just want to see. 1 minute. X has three feature,
So can
but
you
linear regression. Okay, I use LR. I'm sorry.
नहीं सर मैंने LM किया तो भी सेम आया.
No. 1 minute. I'm getting. If you use LM, then you will get.
सर मैंने LM ही यूज किया.
So in LM,
भी एरर आया.
what is the error? So we consider all three thing also, okay, and we made the model, and that gave accuracy approx 89%, right?
Yes.
Now there we discuss in our previous session, means regarding the feature engineering, like on the basis of the correlationship, you can
What will be the
huh,
next?
what actually independent we need to consider. Here I can see like the third is not that much impacting on the sales, right?
Yes.
So if it is not necessary, then can we
Drop.
means drop that particular thing or not? That is the point. So okay, before that we already discussed how to make that correlation, right? So just you need to type CORR and you can identify the correlationship, and that already we discussed.
सर तो
Hmm?
DF को अच्छा वो सेल्स को.
Huh. So now we can easily see like the newspaper has a means, you can see newspaper has a impact on the sales. 1 minute, newspaper and sales. The correlationship is 0.22. Newspaper and
0.228.
okay. So I assume okay. And how to draw the heat map, that also we discuss, right? Means by use of SNS dot heat map, you can draw means this correlationship in graphical manner. Okay. So what you need to pass this data, you need to pass define CSV here, and okay, if you pass, then what is the SNS is not defined. Okay, we not imported SNS.
सर आपने imported तो
Okay, so I will import C4 as SNS. Okay, so now I got. This is the thing. Now maybe you want key, I want their annotation. So what you can do, annote is equal to true, even by use of the. So now you can see the number inside the box. Okay. So these are the thing. Now I in the y is equal to mx plus c means y is equal to m1 x1 m2 x2 m3 x3. There m3 is the newspaper and I got the weight is very less. Okay.
Yes.
So I just want to drop and let's see what will be the result. Okay. So what I will be do, and what is the score that I want to check. Okay. So okay, I need to define again the data x, right?
Uh,
So okay, data. What is the df? We know that df dot column. Mhm. Okay, and I want only TV and
सर बट हमने ये किया था ना पहले
TV radio.
पहले डेटा डिफाइन किया था उसमें तीन वेरिएबल्स लिए थे टीवी रेडियो और न्यूज़पेपर
Now I want to consider only two,
हाँ
and I want to check what is the accuracy of the model. Okay, so this I consider as what we can consider. Okay, data x after drop. Okay, just I write drop means I can remember. So this is the thing. Wait 1 minute. Why I'm getting error? Because
डबल
it is a data frame, not a data series. So I need to use double. Okay. So now and why we have common. So I will make the linear regression. What is the way to make the linear regression? As I discussed, linear regression you need to pass and give the some name. So here I will write LR drop means I drop one feature. That's why I just put the name for my understanding purpose. And what I will write linear regression. Uh, 1 minute. I made a mistake. I take that from here only. This is the call of linear regression in sklearn library. I will put that in the LR drop. Okay. Now, what I need to do? What is the next point? You need to pass the x and y value, right? So LR drop. These are the thing. Now I will pass x and y. What is the x?
X,
This one. This one. Data x drop. There TV and radio both the I consider. Na? So that and y. That I will data drop dot it. I will pass. Y also I need to pass. Na? So y. This is the model. Okay. Now what I need to do?
सर पर हमने वाई पहले जो डिफाइन किया था वो है क्या
Same sales. Sale is the y
हाँ
always. Hmm? So now what you need to do? We already discussed earlier also what you need to do. You need to identify the score after that, and you need to identify the intercept and the coefficient. Okay. So can I quickly do
can you just hold this on
data drop here?
data
Data drop there. I consider only two feature. That's why I drop the one feature. Na? Means you can say the value.
फिट किया ना तो एरर आ रहा
Y,
And why? Okay, so this is the shows the accuracy is 89.71. Okay, so the point is when I consider, because I know that when I consider the three variable, that time what is the weight, what is the means m1 m2 m3 I'm getting. So there m3 is I'm getting is negative, so that is not highly correlated, and you can say the relationship between the newspaper and sales is not highly correlated.
Correlated.
Okay, so that is not means proper dependent, you can
Should
say.
not be
So
considered.
that's why I just assume that okay, can I consider this particular thing. So I remove and I try to check what is the accuracy. So what is the earlier accuracy, that is also 89%, and now also I'm getting the 89.
Yes.
So the thing is, the newspaper is not impacting on your sale. That is the first
Yes.
point. The second point, key, you can eliminate if the not highly correlated the feature and x1, x2, x3. These are the feature, or you can say independent variable.
Yes.
If these are not highly correlated with the dependent variable, then you can drop. Okay, because that is not related. Then what is the mean to use for the prediction purpose? Are you getting my point?
सर तो वो पहले भी कंसिडर नहीं किया है ना
When
जब तीन वेरिएबल लिए थे
that time we consider all three, na?
कंप्यूटर ने भी कंसिडर किया था क्योंकि वैल्यू
No,
सेम
we pass all three, na.
हम्म
So he will consider. If you pass 10, then also he will consider. So we need to tell okay, this 2 is important. Just pass this 2 and let me know. When I define df is equal to 3 column, df x means x is equal to 3. That time it is considered 3. Okay. So now these are the thing is done, and now you can do the prediction as I told you how to do the prediction. LR, simple thing, LR underscore drop, and you can use the function means predict, and now just pass the this two value, means what is the expenditure on the TV, that is if I pass 23, what is the expenditure on radio, that I pass 34, and I am getting the sales, the predicted sales will be 10.36. That is a prediction, okay, on the basis of the linear regression. Now the next point will become in your mind ki, okay, we have a model, but how if I don't want to use this model right now, so how to save this particular model into the my system, right? So I can call again this particular model for the prediction purpose, and I can see the some prediction whenever I required that prediction. Okay, so what you need to do, okay, just put the
But
one
I'm getting satisfied what was 8.4.
8.48.
मेरा एरर आया फीचर्स बट लीनियर रिग्रेशन इज एक्सपेक्टेड टू फीचर
So you pass one only one feature in X. He expecting TV and radio both the expenditure. Na? Okay, what is your error?
Not getting error, but I'm getting the valuable incorrect. I'm getting 8.48.
8.48 in the. हाँ मैंने 34. हाँ. Okay. So what we can do now? Okay, I want to save the model. Okay, so I just put a one headline here. In the markdown, I just write save the model to reuse it again. Okay, so this is the next step. Okay, so for saving the model, what you need to do, you need to import a pickle. Okay, pickle is the one way, means one library you can say, and by use of that you can easily save the model, and that model you can utilize whenever you require. Okay, so I just call again the import pickle. Already I call in the first line, but I just call again. Okay, so this is the import is done. I have pickle now. Now I will you means for saving this particular means what is this model means we have some values m1 m2 m3 c. These are the three value we are utilizing whenever we require. Okay, that value we are getting on the basis of our historical data that we will use for predicting the future sales and what expenditure is needed to getting the more sale, like that analysis if we want, then we will use. So the point what I will use, I will save into the one file. So write file. Okay, file equal to open, means I will open the one file inside my system, and there I will save this data. Data means just m1 m2 m3, that's it. and C. Okay, so 1 minute. One file to save that weight. Okay, M1, M2, M3, the what weight I'm getting, that I will save. So open, and file is equal to open, and write down what the model name you want to write. Anything. Okay, so what I will be write, save model. Can I write sales model? Huh? So any name you can give, sales underscore model, and underscore.
space दे सकते हैं.
I can't give the space, so that's why I need to use. Huh? And dot, the file format there will be pickle, pkl, dot pkl, and this thing I want in the writing mode, so that's why wb I need to use. In the inverted comma only I need to use wb. So this one file I open, and the file name is this one, sales model lr.pickle. This file is not available right now. When you see the in the your pwd, this file is not available. I just open the file. Okay, so file open. Now what I will be do, I want to dump my model inside here. Okay, so just write pickle, p pickle, pickle dot dump. Okay, and what is the model, your model name? You made one model na, so that suppose I want to dump this lr dot drop, that is my model, right? Use lr dot drop underscore drop. Okay, now what I will be do, no need to write in the, because this is the I want to drop, and that is not a string. Okay, so lr drop, this is my model name, and where I want to dump this particular load inside the file. Okay, so I will write file. Okay, and if I run now, so this is the pickle dump lr drop, means lr drop, that weight is dump inside the sale model lr dot pickle. Now if you go to the here you can identify that particular pickle file outside, and even you can see in the your pwd.
Yes.
So what is the name? I think
Sales model.
sales model. Okay,
Sales model underscore LR.
lr pickle. Okay, even that file will be available inside your pwd. So this is the pwd, and here you can see what is the name.
But वो pickle से open किया तो कुछ data नहीं आ रहा.
No, no, that is that, how to open that also I will discuss. Just this one, sales model lr and dot pickle, like dot csv, dot excel, like that. This is also one format to save the model. Okay, you can't see the weight inside. Okay, in any model.
मैंने Python में open.
Okay, so how to open that I will discuss now. Now I have that particular model, how to use that particular model. Okay, I have already that model, and I want to use that model for the prediction purpose. So how to load that model? So what you need to write, I want to open the model, so model is equal to open. What is the name of the model?
Sales model.
Or even if you don't want to open, let it be, just write lr, that is the linear regression model. You can put any name, model. And now what you want to means you want there. Okay, so okay, before that I need to call, 1 minute. Huh? I need to call that file na. So model is equal to, I need to open that file na first. We have that file na, that
Yes.
sales lr pickle. I want to open that particular file, so I will put this file name here. I want to open again. Okay, this is the file, and now I want to read. wb means you want to write. If you want to read, then use rb. Okay, so I will use rb, means I want to read. Okay, so now your python is reading that particular model file, and now when I call, how to call and how to use that particular model. So you can use lr model pickle dot load and call your model. Okay. uh then out of time. Lr model. How out of time? Hmm, 1 minute. Or
So anyway, the name pickle is not here.
the name. So pickle is not working. We will use now this some error getting. Okay, let it be. What's the file name you want? That may be sale model. I just put okay and dot save. Here by use of the job lib also you can do, but here the extension will be dot sav. Okay, the sales model. I just put model. Okay, and I want to save. This is the file name, and I want to save that file. Okay, so job lib dump. So let's see what is the error here I'm getting. Maybe I need to import job lib is not defined. Okay, so I will import job lib. 1 minute. Or maybe I need to install also. I quickly check it is available or not. So I import job lib. Okay, now it will work. Maybe what error I'm getting? The pickle object. Why I'm getting the pickle? I'm not calling the. Okay, some error I'm getting. I don't know why I'm getting the error. Uh, it is already available. Some another type of the error is getting. 1 minute. What I can do? It shows maybe for. So generally, by use of this particular code, you can import means you can save your model and you can also call again by use of the load model joblib dot load file name you need to put, and you can even predict and you can use that model again. Okay, so this is the whole thing about the linear regression model.